Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You've got to have it to play in this league.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. We'll go play action for Sanders. Going for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just beyond shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you remind yourself and your huddle, hey, be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he puts him air under this one, right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Play action, Sanders. Makes the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's Sanders out of the pistol. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Sanders will keep it. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
This drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal. Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Dive up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Drops back. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's a gain of 6.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here comes Hall. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll go right side with Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50.
And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
A loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Third down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Jets, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jets, first down.
Once Andrews outright. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
14. Chiefs 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
A gain of a yard.
Throwing is Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Number 39. Brings up 3rd down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They start the drive with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's another Jets first down.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again here, Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Schmidt connects, and that extends their lead to 14.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 32.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd down, Jets into the dime.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Mahomes now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and run this. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Hand off to the back. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and
Last run
7.
got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Noah Gray. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
A 27-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the LA Chargers. And
The Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Gronk, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Play action, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quincy Williams making the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. That's cut for the first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
48-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Defense is too much here, and the Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw now is Sanders. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Gain on the play. And it's
To the air on third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll play action for Sanders. Looking to his fullback now. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
A.J. Dillon.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got, so here comes that challenge flag. The Chiefs want him to take another look at that play. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. To the air on first down, Sanders. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now second down.
Back to the air here on second, Sanders. Catch made. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
To number 18.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He takes it himself.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The 25-yard line.
The toss right side to Hall. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Good for a Jets. First down.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
It's Hall again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Brings up third and goal.
Hall. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Need less than a yard. It's 4th down. They'll go. It's Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Williams on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He dodged the tackle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
29 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
From the red zone now. It is caught left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the air, Mahomes. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. There's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. Sanders. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Intended for number
Last
18.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Coverage defensively by
Here he goes, third and long. The left side, caught by Andrews. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Punting unit out now. It'll be Coy Bajorquez doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for him. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught out left. And this one doesn't go far. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on third. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Hall running his own read. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Comes up empty on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Jets, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Jets.
between the tackles. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Jets first down. First and goal, New York.
One here with Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Play action, Sanders. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back now, pressure coming. It's a screen play for Allen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get...
And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on fourth and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Second down now. They need 7.
Xavier Worthy. It's a pickup of 3.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Second down run gets them 5. Now they've got third down. Working quickly here.
Azareye'h Thomas on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and...
Mahomes to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Chiefs. First down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
He's running for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 3.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down throw, Mahomes. His fine Schoonmaker, complete. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Mahomes now. Brought in right side by Royals. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 17.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Jets and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. From the gun, it's Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Running the counter, Allen. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. It's Allen again. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 4.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now to throw. They'll make a big play. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Jets recover it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it's a road win for the Jets. Brock, you got kids. I know you know this one. You come at the king, you better not miss. And they got their shot at the king this week, and boy, they did not miss. They take down the reigning Super Bowl champs.
Yep, no room for self-doubt at all in this game, Kate. You go against the reigning Super Bowl winners, you got to believe. You got to believe you can play to their level, and that's exactly what they did.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Kansas City.